1. White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire.
1,000-year-old
Beyond
dynasty.
its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance.
Leicester.
Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Pretty. Ooh, stained glass. It's a big chapel.
Rhea's here.
Rhea. Oh, she's pretty too. I have like no top lip.
Did the flow of time bring you here?
It's a huge choice as far as overall story. Don't want to spoil anything though, obviously. Okay. Thank you, Wash.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
That's cool though. That's a huge story choice. That's neat.
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
She's an archbishop.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Ridiculously large.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Setic. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name? A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I must work here? As a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it.
What the
You
hell will I
heard
be
those brats
teaching?
earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea.
Watch out for Lady Rhea. That's a bit ominous.
I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Bart Rico says, teach him how to smoke a fat joint, bruh. Bruh. They're gonna have to teach me how to roll first. I can't roll for shit.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you. Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela.
Manuela.
Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
No.
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain.
Thank you.
The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri, He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance.
Ooh, golden
Their
deer.
house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
I'll need it.
Have
That
you
was
no
a little
intention
rude.
of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child, no less,
I am no
as a
child.
professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Looks like the little character is dancing. Little character down there. Running, dancing, doing a little jig. Look at her go. Look at her go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Look at all the students. That lady really loves her bow. Oh, she's doing magic. Who's that guy? Ooh, he's a pretty boy. That guy's confused. Look at them titties. Oh, she's hiding. Ah! Ooh. Sweaty.
Of course.
And I can't use my laptop. Oh no, Evolution! Did it break again? No! I'm so sorry, Evolution. That sucks so hard. I'm sorry. That hiding girl's my favorite. Oh, she seems precious. While exploring the monastery, R stick moves camera, plus and minus buttons zoom in and out, B and Y buttons dash. If you are ever unsure what to do next, look for the left side of the screen. Your current objectives will be displayed there. Evolution says I can't use Chrome. Ah. Chrome is kind of heavy. Try Firefox.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
Speak to the 3 house leaders and gather information about the students in each house. The students can be found in the reception hall on the 1st floor and throughout the Officers' Academy. I'm sorry, Evolution. Evolution, I think it's time for you to just invest in a whole new computer. Instead of fixing that one, honestly. I think that might be your better bet. Quests are tasks given to you by people around the monastery. Those who can give or are involved in quests will have icons by them. Consult the quest menu to see the quests you have accepted. The icons beside each quest indicate their status. Icons for essential quests are red.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now, you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
And now I've got to greet everybody. I feel like those would be the most expensive part of a laptop, honestly. The mini-map in the upper right-hand corner of the screen shows your current location and location of important people, the directions to quest givers, and more. Zoom or change the map with the ZR buttons. Or ZR button. Cool. Here's the reception hall.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Pressburg.
Edelgard.
I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles? She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose
she's
you could say
precious.
she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry. I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Plus, I
You
ain't
must be
giving
the
up
new
on the
professor.
junk yet.
What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
I got certain that does repairs for a decent price. Okay, cool. That's good. I'm glad that you have a place that you're gonna get cheap repairs at. They're not
Yes.
cheap, but decent repairs at. That's awesome. Oh my god, there's so many people to talk to. Ooh, monastery.
Yeah.
Claude.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
I love their emblem. The golden deer. Who's Marianne?
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter. And that's pretty much all I know about her.
I like her hair.
She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Oh, wow.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Huh.
What do you think?
Hi.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithia von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
What do you think?
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Marianne von Edmund.
Marianne von
Are you joining
Edmund.
the Knights of Saros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
What do you think?
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
What do you think?
Ah, you must be that renowned mercenary. Perhaps you'd like to join me for a cup of tea sometime. My
Gay.
name is
He's
Lawrence
gay.
Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
This guy's gay. My gaydar's going off. Wee, 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 wee. Oh, I talked to everybody in this room. Okay.
What do you think? That's,
Okay.
Well, well. It must be my lucky day today, being approached by such a beauty. I'm Sylvain
hey.
Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
How you doing?
I'm Sylvain.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Oh,
Felix,
excuse
must
you.
you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Gaydar, where do you get those? Sharper image? Actually, Bart, I got mine from Target.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you.
Hi,
This
Ash.
here is
Your
Tadeu.
freckles are adorable.
He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Okay.
Got one more person to talk to. Assuming it's these two.
You don't look familiar at all.
Oh, she's so
Work
cute.
here at the monastery? Oh, Mercy. Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about? Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend. I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
That was a reference from The Office, by the way. Oh. I've never seen The Office, as you could tell. My memory's at 84% and my disc is at 100%. What the shit, Evolution? Why is it so high?
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
You should watch it, it's super funny. I've been told that. I haven't been able to get around to it.
That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhart.
You're a small boy. Lindhart, goodbye.
Jeez, Linhart. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Come on. What? I don't talk to strangers.
Oh!
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right?
I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Who didn't I talk to? Talk to you too. There you are.
Well now, you don't have a familiar face.
I like your hat.
What brings you here? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company of the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Alright, I met with everybody here.
Hey!
Okay? This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
What do you think? The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Kitty cat.
Well, well, scored a teaching gig. I guess that means I'd better introduce... I'm guessing you... Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House? Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up...
Whoops. Hit the wrong button. Alright. So I spoke with him. And now I speak with Dimitri.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
I appreciate your effort.
You're responsible for choosing which house to lead. If there are any still students you have to speak with, try visiting each classroom. Speak to the 3 house leaders and gather information about the students in each house. The students can be found... Okay. Quest complete! Yay! My first quest complete! Yay! I suppose I should return to Rhea.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Which house will I choose? I'm going for this one.
So you have chosen the Golden Deer led by Claude, correct?
Yes.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
It is an honor.
Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy
She's
to
so
make your
cute.
acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well.
Okay.
Please do not disappoint the Archbishop.
That
That is all.
Oh, okay. Well then.
Wait, what? Are you really our new homeroom professor?
Is that true? You aren't quite what I had pictured. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
I was sure you'd be roped into joining the Knights.
Don't tell me. You chose this class just to get to know me better, right? I'm flattered, really.
Yes. You're
Whoops.
cute.
Now that you're our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully.
I don't mind. Don't worry about
Oh,
it, Claude.
well then, since we're pretty close in age and all, I suppose formalities aren't all that necessary.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment. Becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual. I've heard you are a skilled mercenary, but I cannot shake my discomfort at your new position.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I bet I packed on more muscle than you.
I doubt that. Apparently our new professor was personally recommended by Alois, one of the Knights.
As far as skill goes, I saw it with my own eyes. What's more, Teach here is the child of the most renowned former captain of the Knights of Saros.
Knights of
I heard.
Saros.
There's no way a child of the captain isn't worthy. It's simply not possible. The captain? Who are you talking about? Captain Geralt, of course. The most notable captain of the Knights of Saros and a peerless mercenary.
exaggerating a bit.
It doesn't matter what you think of him. Captain Gerald deserves nothing but respect.
Well, after working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor. Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithia. Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is a bad idea.
I mean, it is.
Don't you agree, Marianne? Huh? Oh, yes, I suppose so.
Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the meat.
How savage. I propose a nice conversation over tea instead. I am more than willing to procure some high-quality leaves.
Tea? You can't get to know someone over tea. There's no meat involved. It's not a party.
Your common sensibilities are grating to my noble ears. Please quiet yourself.
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy bunch. We're not especially unified. You'll find nobles and commoners alike here. Those who are dedicated to their studies alongside slackers. But hey, that just makes your life more exciting, right? I really hope you're looking forward to the year ahead as much as I am.
Yes. A weapon will break when repeated use brings its durability down to 0. You can fight with a broken weapon, but your might and hit rate will be reduced, and enemies will make follow-up attacks more easily. Be careful with your weapons. You cannot repair them mid-battle. He's a musclehead! He is a musclehead. All he wants is meat. Yeah, cool. You can see me like this. There are a few new places to explore in the monastery. $1,000 from the Church of Saros as funding for this month's activities. I got paid. Woohoo!
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything. Absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
Who stands like this?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power.
Interesting.
Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all. Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here.
Huh.
What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling!
How thrilling!
Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual. ...
It is now possible to go into battle with the same appearance as in the monastery. You can set this in the journal by selecting unit appearance. You can now change protagonist outfit to the dancer ensemble in your journal. Your quest has been added from Chapter 5 of the main story on. You'll find the quest via the bulletin board. In order to accept it, you must have the ability to invite people to tea parties.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
The monastery schedule features different events on different days. Each week you'll have one day off when you may choose an activity from the list. Your only option at first will be to explore. Select the calendar with the directional buttons to view the schedule. So this is my room. I thought I heard a girl's voice, but I must have been imagining things. Ooh. Oh, this is pretty.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Okay. I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
Wait,
Okay.
There's something this way.
Yes. I heard about the upcoming mock battle. I want you to know, Professor, that I do not intend to lose. I hereby declare my intention to prevail at... Goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally of a class assignment in the future. I heard about the upcoming... Goodness.
Let me know when you are hungry. I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness. I have a request.
Did you hear the news, Teach? Looks like we're gonna have a good old mock battle between the houses. The Golden Deer House isn't exactly what you'd call an elite group just yet, so you may want to whip everyone into shape with some extra training. After all, competition is only fun if you win. To that end, I'd better prepare as well. You know, I was researching what it's like to live here long before I even enrolled. Want me to fill you in, Teach? Students and teachers of the Officers Academy are all free to use the facilities within the monastery. That means you can chow down with students at the dining hall or get in some one-on-one sparring at the training grounds. As you explore the monastery, try visiting the various facilities and talking to the people who live here. If you haven't noticed, there are bulletin boards in various places around here. You can check them out to see posted requests or to find more information about the market. I hear that fulfilling requests can even earn you the right to use more facilities. The bulletin board gets updated frequently, so it's probably a good idea to check it once a month.
Okay.
Far be it from me to tell you how to use the facilities, but it's a good idea to be mindful of how you're using your time. If you don't think about how you're spending your free time, it'll be over before you know it.
Really? You can explore the monastery as much as you like, but certain activities will only be available while you have activity points. When you're done exploring, press the L button to end your free time and proceed with the next week.
Here at the Officers Academy, even professors are expected to study often to help maintain their strong leadership skills. In other words, students and teachers alike have to strive to grow in every possible field.
The professor level determines your maximum activity points. Raise it by reading books, taking part in activities, and interacting with students.
So, about the mock battle that's coming up, you don't mind me sitting it out, do you? As a fragile
what?
maiden, I'm useless in battle. I'll just cheer everyone on instead.
Hilda.
Oh.
You found something.
Yes. I'm busy. Do you want something? I can't right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to beating you.
Ugh, I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
father would not be pleased if he heard you saying such things. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have. Might you help me with a favor?
Ooh, fishing.
Here at the monastery, I have had many great learnings from many great people. I am hopeful to have learnings from you, too. As forever, I will do my best trying.
To begin fishing, first select your bait. Wait until you see the silhouette of the fish you want to catch, then press A button to hook it. Don't wait too long though, or the fish will escape with the bait. Press the A button within the circles that overlap and then reduce the stamina of the hooked fish. When the stamina is depleted, you'll have successfully caught the fish. If your line breaks, the fish will disappear. Escape. Durability for the fishing line increases with professor level. Repeated excellent timing will create combos that reduce fish stamina quickly. If you land excellent timing in all opportunities, you net a more valuable fish than usual. That's a big rod. Nice. Aww.
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment. Yeah. The Great...
Hi there. Let's see. I'm a little busy.
Oh, he's cute.
If you're looking for the greenhouse, it's right there. See it? Looks like a greenhouse. That's it.
Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible. There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed. My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines. You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
By gardening, you can harvest all kinds of crops. Flowers, for instance, make great gifts. Some people might even decorate their rooms with the flowers you give them. That's cool. Use the plant command to decide which seeds to use. More seeds mean a bigger harvest, while more complicated seeds will lead to higher quality. More compatible. Use the cultivate command to pay the greenhouse keeper to look after your crop. The more you spend, the better your harvest will be. Your crop will be ready 1 week after you plant your seed. Use the harvest command to gather what you've grown.
My thanks.
Nice.
Maybe.
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty, too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see. Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you, if I have to. It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best. I was just heading back to my room. Bye! I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor. I like this dish. It was my father's favorite. Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Woohoo! Professor level up.
Nice. I knew I could count on you. Much appreciated.